like it. It's the people are really nice, especially the children. I really like the kids here. They're probably learning about the different cultures and meeting people from different countries.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy listening to the languages and throughout the house.
That
It depends on the day. Mondays and Wednesdays, we usually get asked by the people to help them in the farm.
mm-hmm.
And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we help in the school and we visit houses
Mm-hmm.
with devotion and prayer. As of right now, the language, because I can't have a conversation with them yet, because I only know phrases and numbers.
So
I am. Just, it's only been a few weeks,
mm-hmm.
and so it's not conversation
Mm-hmm.
good enough for a conversation yet. I do. It's a little hard, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's tonal,
Mm-hmm.
so if you say a word higher or lower, it could mean something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And in English, there is no tonal. You
Mm-hmm.
can say it high or low or whatever way you want. As long as you say it correctly, it means the same thing. Yeah, I would. I think it's a really amazing experience. Yeah. From my first month, it was very challenging for me. Exciting, very exciting, but very challenging in terms of the fact that I was very, this is my first time being a missionary for several months and not really knowing what to do. And so I was a very beginner, I guess I could say, a very learner, and I had to learn many, many things in language and cooking and just basic things that I did not know how to do. And I think of this month or now compared to that, I know many things. I may not be fluent in the language, but I do understand it when I speak, and I can communicate enough to get the point across. And so I'm very thankful for that, and I've learned many other things that they're so blessings, and it's very different, and I'm actually very happy to have learned those things and not for missionary, but just in other things.
How do you feel about that?
You know, at first, when you guys were just teasing me about it, about another year here, I was like, of course not. No, I can barely make it through 2 months. But now as I think about it, and you know, being a missionary here really draws you close to God. And now it's so different now. I wouldn't say, of course, yes, of course, but I just want to do God's call. So if He tells me to stay another year, then I have to stay another year.
Then
But
what will you say to your mom?
oh, I don't know. It's very different because when you're here, you experience Christ, And for me, I really experienced it here in just like daily things and daily struggles. The struggles bring you closer to Him, really. The struggles, the blessings, everything just brings you closer. And so when you get that way, you just become wanting to be like Him. You become wanting to do what He does. And so if He tells me to stay another year, so far I don't feel it that way. A little bit, but a little bit of fear as well. But if He really tells me, it has to be very direct. If He tells me, then I have no choice, really. Two things, I guess, would be first, of course, the people that aren't, our members. When you're with, God, you just want everyone to be with Him and experience the peace and of Him, and to not. For them to know the information. They know in general who we are, and they know we're Adventists, but still they stick to traditions and to their customs. And so for that, it's very challenging and very hard to keep telling them, and for them to keep rejecting. But it's something that you have to leave in God's hands and not your own. And so that's something that you just have to deal with. And also the language, as much as it's way better than it was before, obviously, I'm still not where I want to be. And so sometimes that becomes stressful for me personally as well. At first, yes, it was very different. Generally, when I speak to people, I kind of soft-spoken, and Mien are not soft-spoken people, so it was very different. Another little small things of culture, but now, not exactly, really. No, not really. Very much. Yes, they're very kind people. That we help them in the farms. We play with the children. The children are so sweet. The people are so friendly, even if sometimes I say the wrong word or I say egg instead of foot. But they're very kind, and they're very understanding people.
You?
They need
Need someone there?
Maybe, what do they need? They need
Do you think you need someone to stay there for, 3 years, 4 years? Forever.
It's easier when someone's there to help you, of course, and when someone's helping you that way, and helping them with God, of course it's someone should be there forever. But maybe their greatest need is just trusting Him really more, I guess. It's our partnership. My partner is very good. She is very good. She is so, she knows exactly what to do. I'm going to be honest. She knows exactly what to do. She is so organized. She's been a missionary for years. So, I am nothing compared to her. But I would say our partnership is better than it was when we first started. And I've learned so many things from her, just really so many things from her. I really look up to her as a person, to be honest with you. And even though she may not think that way, I really do look up to her as a person that I would want to be like. And though we have our struggles, of course, we live together. We're two different people. We're two different cultures, of course. We're going to clash ever so often, or more than ever so often. But at the end of the day, I respect her so much as a person, as a friend, and as a partner. And we have our struggles, but we get through them, and we always get through them. And at the end of the day, I'm never angry with her.
So what's the secret there to have a good partnership?
Oh, communication. Communication is key. You can't just, presume presume that someone is okay, or that someone is fine with this, or that someone will do this. You need to communicate everything, not in a telling you this way, but in a friend and in a loving Christian way. You know, I think that communicating with prayer and guidance from God, I think that's what is the key to a good partnership and efficiency when you're together.
Okay. Would you recommend the Sulad Student Missionary Program to your friends in America?
Where you come from?
Where you come from? Yeah.
I would definitely tell people that, you know, like, you should do this. It's amazing. Honestly, though, really, it's just so many blessings. I can't explain it. It's not only it's a mission trip. It's like, it's not only you're helping people, you're helping yourself, because when you're by yourself, for me, I'm the only American, but sometimes you know, I feel a little lonely. But it's something that SULADS is just amazing. I really like it and I really enjoy it.